So tradition is something that is steeped in an idea, a feeling, a purpose. My mom looked out for people and they looked out for her. You had this community based around love, nurturing, not only about making money, it was about people caring for each other. She was diligent. She practiced the things that she taught us. If you believe in yourself and you have integrity and you have the drive and you're willing to work hard, sky's the limit.
For this Chef Talk with Kyle Cherek, I sit down and grab a conversation and beer with Joe and Katie Witthuhn of Rustique Pizza in Suamico. They are an unlikely pair of ex-school teachers who were drafted into the restaurant world through, I guess, really a calling that they felt in their heart. It's candid, it's conversations about marriage and restaurant and growing up together and learning as you go. It's Chef Talk with Kyle Cherek and Joe and Katie Witthuhn at Rustique in Suamico.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you're a couple.
We are.
You're husband and wife. You have children.
Yes.
Two girls.
Two girls.
Two girls. You have a pizza place.
Mm-hmm.
You have a marriage. Mm-hmm. You have how many employees?
30 plus.
Yeah.
30 plus.
It keeps
She does
growing.
she does payroll, so
What?
I just keep hiring people and she.
You're like
My
25.
question for you is, what keeps the love light on? Because it ain't what fired
Babysitters.
Yeah.
Monday night date nights. I think it's cool too. We're job sharing essentially. We're job sharing at home. We job share here.
Yeah.
So we have the same experiences and
Same
we
thing.
have to. Yeah. I mean, we have like a million things to talk about all day long. It's not always personal stuff, but it's work stuff and the kids, and we're I don't know.
I don't have to
There's
listen to boring stories about like her job that I know nothing
Right,
about, and like,
yeah.
oh, Sandy was doing this at work, about like I know exactly what she's talking about. It's like the same things, and
Yeah.
again, when you are going insane, I can't imagine not having her to like
Right.
bounce ideas off because I
Yeah.
trust her. I can't imagine not having somebody that sees things the way I see them and thinks the way I do, and not be able to like share something, and be like, I need, what would you do? And so that makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
All right, so you traffic in pizza,
Yeah.
which is probably, I mean, there's pizzas, there's burgers, there's donuts, right? Yeah. There's maybe pancakes and birthday cake.
Yeah.
Like, everybody knows what those are supposed to taste like. How do you find a sweet spot, a good comeback from more? Can't be too expensive.
No.
Right.
Can't be too cheap.
Right.
Right? I mean,
Yeah.
it's easy crazy.
Well,
Yeah.
I think that was the niche we were going for here when we moved back to Green Bay, because we both had lived. He went to school in Minneapolis. I went in Madison. We lived in Florida together for a couple years. Been to Milwaukee a lot, and spent time in cities where there's so much good food, and it's at that medium price range. Where here, when we moved back, we felt like to get a good meal, we had to drop $150 to go out, and we're like, two teachers, we're like, we can't afford to do that on a regular basis.
Right,
we
right.
want those middle, middle range food. That's good food. That's different food. That's not bar food. Because there's so
Right.
much bar food around here.
Right.
So I think that we didn't realize, we just did it because that's what we wanted and we saw missing. But there are so many other people that felt the same way.
Yeah. You spend all this time on like these features and these unique dishes when 98% of the people that come through, they know what they're getting. And I'm like,
mushroom,
margarita, pepperoni, like whatever it might be, you're just like, why did I even spend the last 2 days creating this?
Ossobuco will change it, and it's dead to them. Totally dead to them.
Yeah. But that's, again, it's something you can hang your hat on, that people, the cool part about it is the familiarity. They feel comfortable coming in here and not like the food's over their head, or they're willing to try new things. Like, it's just, hey, it's pizza.
Yeah.
You're comfortable with it. Now just try it with this stuff on it or this
Right.
around it, and it's
There's a-
cool.
There's a comfort level for everybody.
So
Yeah.
you're two ex-school teachers, one with a little culinary background, never having run a restaurant. And this place had moderate success and failed a couple of
Yes.
times as a location. I mean, you should be bankrupt right now. Just let's just put that out there. You should be
Right?
in massive debt and working through.
Yeah, my dad, the
should,
CPA, told us that before we
Oh my
started.
God.
And probably divorced.
Probably.
I know there's like
Let's
a
be
lucky
real.
horseshoe in a corner or something.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you attribute that to? I don't want to get all like Forbes magazine here or something, but that's, I mean,
Not being-
when you add it up, it's kind of weird that you're
For sure.
It is weird.
Yes, we are I don't know, an anomaly or something, because everybody who tells, luckily ignorance is bliss. I've always said that my whole life. I'm like, God, I just wish I'd, ignorant. We went into this, maybe me so more than her. I'm like, you know what? It's, we break even, we walk away, at least we tried, whatever.
It was one of those things, and not to be like spiritual, but I felt like it was like this calling, like this nagging, always like something I had to do. Like that would be the only thing that I would be happy doing. That was opening a restaurant, and I was like, I don't know how to do that. So I always went back to like, oh, maybe I'll go back to school to teach or something like that. And then finally it got to the point where it was like, you know what? We kind of had nothing to lose at that point. So we're like, it's now or never. If we're gonna try this, let's do it. And he was fully on board, and he has always cooked more than I have and been more experimental in the kitchen. So it kind of worked out well that I knew the front of the house, he kind of adopted the kitchen, and
again, that's part. We're not a 5-star. We're not doing any of that stuff. It's just the basics, and we try to do them as well as possible. Yeah, that's kind of.
Party fillets. 1 is rare.
Some filet, 1 rare.
1 chicken. Party style. 7 party salmon. 2